welcome to the live. We're gonna do a little bit of yoga today. So I like to do all kinds of things like aerial and Pilates, yoga, just basic fun in the sun like paddleboarding and adventuring, hiking, and all that kind of thing. I hope the audio is okay. I did take out my headphone because I think this audio might be better. This is not picking up anything over here. That's for that little camera over there. So hopefully you can hear me. I cannot see the chat, but actually I might be able to pull it up here in case someone does say something. Okay, I think I can see the chat, but I'm all the way over here, so I might not notice it. So hello to everybody. Hope you're doing well. So for now, we're gonna sit down on our mat. And you can sit in a chair if you want. If you want to just watch, take deep breaths, and breathe with me, then that's cool too. Just taking a moment for yourself every day is really important. So I am taking this moment for me and for you guys at the same time. So I hope you enjoy. We can take a comfortable seated position any which way you feel the best. Cross your legs if that's cool. Anyway. And just sit nice and tall. Relax your face muscles, close your eyes if you're able, and just breathe. Take one big inhale through your nose and one easy breath out through your mouth. Try that again. Now, if you can, breathe in and out through your nose. We're going to grab onto our knees, pull ourselves forward and look up at the ceiling, and then lean back and look down at your belly. We'll do that 3 more times. Inhale as you go forward, and exhale as you go back. Inhale as you go forward, and exhale as you go back. Then sit up really tall. Lift the top of your head up towards the ceiling and lift your shoulders up towards your ears and then back and down and just relax them. Take your palms up on your lap just for a moment. Feel how that feels. And then lean back like you're leaning up against a wall. Pause before you feel like you're gonna fall over. And if you have the back of a chair there, try to scoot forward so you don't lean into the back of the chair. And take another breath. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. And you can always breathe any way you want to. You don't have to breathe through your nose, through your mouth. You could do mouth breathing the whole time if that is working for you right now. So just remember, in this class, you kind of do whatever you want. If you want to sit here and just stay with the breathing the whole time, that's cool. Just remember to switch your legs around if you're crossed. And if you want to do the whole thing, every single move, exactly how I do, that's cool too. But remember, if you need to take breaks, if you need to just take a moment to stay on that same move because you're feeling really good about it, do that. It's your practice. If you want to go slower, if you want to skip it, it's important to honor your body and to not think you have to just because. So we'll take our legs and we'll switch them. So take the top leg to the bottom leg to the top. Take a moment. If you're sitting in a chair, just maybe a little rock side to side. We can all do that. Grab a thigh in one hand and the other and just rock side to side. And then take a moment. Just sitting here. We're going to lift our crown, the top of our head, to the ceiling and lean back a little. Just a little until we feel those muscles engaging. Drop your chin a little. We want it to be about parallel to the floor. So if you're way up here, drop that chin down. And if you're down here, we'll lift it up. Then take a moment and breathe. Just breathe. Relax your face. Let go of the muscles across your cheekbones, your temples, your forehead, your nose. Let everything soften. Take a deeper breath in. And then we're going to take our arms up. Open the arms up to the ceiling. Take your right hand to the floor. We might be opposites. And reach over. Then lift up. And the other hand to the floor, reach over. And wow, is it my internet? I don't know. Good thing I'm recording on another camera. So we're gonna come into downward dog. If you're unfamiliar with downward dog, we can start with hands and knees. So from hands and knees position, we want to take our hands a little bit forward and spread our fingers wide. Point your pointer fingers straight ahead. And if you look at your elbows, they should be turned in towards each other. Not everybody's elbows are really flexible like mine, but if they are pointed forward, the inner elbow, you want to point it inward. And then we're going to take our toes and tuck them under, right under behind us. Lift your knees by pushing into your feet and lifting your butt up. Drop your head, reach your heels to the floor, your thighs towards the back wall, and relax your neck and face. You can do a little side to side rock here. Just lean the weight from one hand to the other. That feels really nice. Relax your neck. Try not to stiffen or look around. Just a little movement is nice. And then we'll walk our feet up to the middle of our mat or even up to our hands and roll ourselves up. Breathe in as you lift your head up. It's really nice to do that. Then lift the arms up and reach up. Look up towards your hands as you're reaching up, and then bring your hands by your sides. So coming into a mountain pose, we're standing basically straight up. The feet can be hip width apart or together in our mountain pose. We want to relax our arms down by our sides. A few things here. We're going to draw our tailbone down. So a lot of us have a little arch here. Not all of us. But we're going to draw the tailbone down. Some of us are really stiff and it doesn't feel like we're moving at all when we try to do that. Just keep trying anyway, even if it doesn't feel. Relax your knees. Don't lock the knees in place. A little light bend in them and feel the feet on the floor. Then inhale the arms up. Feel your body in this position. Reach up, look up. Fold forward over the legs. Relax your knees. Then inhale. Let's lift one of your arms up. Reach up and look up. Then relax down. And relax here for a second. Then lift the other arm up. Look up and reach up. And then relax into the middle. Wait for a moment, breathe out, and then roll yourself up to standing. On that in-breath, reach your arms up, look up, and then bring your arms down back to that mountain. Feel your feet on the floor. Take a moment. Just be here with your breath. And then we'll lift our arms up one more time. Look up, forward fold, halfway lift, straighten your back long, look at the floor. And then fold again, grab the floor with your hands and step back to downward dog. Lift your bottom up, drop your head down, take a breath. And then come into plank. Shift your body like the top of a push-up. If you want, you can drop your knees to the floor. That's okay too, just like this. Try to bring your butt out of the air, hips forward, and then lower down to your belly. Pause in chaturanga if you're able. So elbows to the sides, and then come down to the floor. Tops of the feet to the floor, reach your hands up and reach back. Here we want to turn our palms in towards our body and reach back. Look at the ground here. Breathe. Then take your hands under your shoulders, nice and close, elbows close. Press into those hands just a little bit, lifting your belly up. Shoulders tuck down, elbows pull in. Take a breath. And then lower it back down. Tuck your toes right here. Lift the whole thing up to downward dog. Just keep pushing until you're right back there. Take a breath. A lot of breathing here. Walk your feet to the middle of your mat or to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, so straighten your back. Forward fold. Fold over your legs. Relax your face and neck here. Stay for a moment. Just drop your head down and then wait for your inhale. Roll up to stand. Look up to your hands as you reach your hands over your head. Reach and look. Stretch as far as you can. And then back to mountain. I'm going to keep glancing over at the camera now to make sure we are connected. And you can stop in mountain. So again, feet hip width apart or together is fine. If you feel more stable stepping your feet hip width apart, do this. It's more like a yoga fit style. So we're here, we're getting a little bit of movement in, so we're getting fit. So now take your hands by your sides. I want you to take your shoulders up back and down. And it kind of opens your hands forward just because the anatomy of the shoulder. So up, back, and down. And then when you're here, again, draw your tailbone down. Like I said, if it feels like when you're tilting your hips forward and back, if they're not moving, just imagine you're drawing your tailbone down and keep trying. If your back is super arched here and you have a really big arch, just keep drawing your tailbone down. And if you fall back into this arch, just when you do it, you notice, draw your back down. Do that throughout your day and you will feel a lot less back pain. So let's take our arms back up overhead and sit down into your chair. Take a breath. Fold forward over your legs. Relax. Halfway lift, straighten your back. Hands to your shins. And then fold again. Take a breath. Take your hands to the floor. Step to plank this time. So the top of a push-up, stretch your arms and legs out. I want you to reach from your head to your heels. Keep reaching. You could take your knees down too. Reach from your head to your knees if you're there. And then elbows bend, lower chaturanga, just above the floor you stop. Then press upward dog. Now if you end up right here where I am, we actually want our hands to be a little more straight down. So you can just scoot forward until it feels right. If your wrists are really tight, maybe that feels good for you. So if you're a little bit more further back, just remember, it's your practice. You can mold it to your body, whatever feels good. So our up dog, shoulders down, elbows in, chest out a little bit, press into the tops of the feet if you're able, and lift those knees up. Strong, strong pose. Collapse it down, drop your booty back to your heels, and come into extended child's pose. So your forehead goes down to the ground. Maybe reach those fingers up a little bit further, extending, activating the pose, and then relax. And of course, you want to breathe. All right, we're gonna lift it up, tuck the toes back to that downward dog. You can bring your feet to hip width apart if they're really wide. Relax your head and neck. Then we're gonna take our right leg up overhead, stretch the leg out as far as you can, and then step it forward. Press into your feet and lift your body up to your lunge. Reach your arms overhead. Just a big stretch here for your lunge, and then come right back down. Straighten your front leg as much as you can. Come into that single leg forward bend. Drop the back knee. The top of the back foot to the floor and climb up to your front thigh. So you're coming into your low lunge. From here, I want you to just focus your attention on this back leg. Press the shin into the ground. That's going to activate it all. Then notice your front foot is evenly pressed on the ground. You're breathing. You're breathing. That's the biggest part. You're breathing. Focus on that breath a little bit. And we're going to lift our arms overhead if that's okay. Remember, check with your body. If something feels not okay, you adjust as necessary. And then we'll take our hands down to the floor. We're going to try to come back up to that three-legged dog. So hands down, tuck the back toes under. And if you're able, you can slide that leg back and up. If that didn't work, just find your way back to our three-legged dog. Then you can bend your knee and straighten 3 times. Relax your head and neck, and also relax your face. And then bring that foot down. We're going to come into plank. We're going to drop our hips down this time. Just drop them into a semi-upward dog. Then bend the elbows, come into your cobra. Pause in your cobra. Then release your hands from the floor and look down at the ground. Breathe. Take your forehead down to the ground, or you can take the side of your face if that's okay. And relax, just kind of mush down like a child's pose, but on your belly. And then lift it back up. You can take the other side of your face down if you turned your head. Take your hands to your sides, just underneath your shoulders. Take your elbows really close, tuck your toes, and right back up into downward facing dog. We're going to take our left leg up to three-legged dog. Stretch the leg out as much as you can. And then we're going to take that foot and step it in between the hands. Breathe. We're standing up here. Press down into your feet. Lift your arms. Take a moment. You can keep your hands low to start. Just a lunge. Heels up. Take a breath. Lift your arms. And kneel down. Take the floor. Straighten this leg. So that knee in the back comes up. And we straighten this leg as much as we can. Then we take that knee in the back down. Top of the foot down to the floor. And grab onto the thigh. Take a moment focusing on the floor. The ground underneath this back leg, we're pressing that back leg into the ground. So it starts to activate this. We can stay here all day and not feel it. But if you start to press down into your shin, the top of your foot, you really start to feel the movement of the pose. Feel the top of, or the bottom of the front foot. You can hold your thigh, just feeling the movement, engaging the muscles. If you're okay with reaching your arms up, lift your arms up. And then bring your hands back down. Tuck your back toe under. And if you're able, just slide your leg back into three-legged dog. If you're not, you can climb back into it. So either way is okay. Remember, it's all okay, no matter what it is. Step your left foot up, or the opposite, same leg, and then we're gonna bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. And we'll do that about one more time. So 3 times, and then take that foot down. This time we're gonna walk our hands to our feet, one step at a time. Once we get there, feel the stretch we've given ourselves. Relax into it. Relax your head. And then walk your hands back out. Drop your knees down. And have a seat. I haven't looked at the camera in a moment, so I'm glad that we're still live. Wonderful. And we're going to take a moment to do some side to side. So let's take, hair's up in my face. Let's take our hands to the sides. Lift one arm up, reach up and look up at your hand, and then reach over. Slide as far as you can. Relax this top arm. Look down. And then inhale and look up. Look down again. Inhale, look up. Bring both arms up. And bring it over to the other side. Slide a little bit further out to the side. Relax the top arm and look down. On your in-breath, look up. And then look down again. And look up on the in-breath. And then lift up. Lift both arms up overhead. And then the hands down. Coming into a light twist, remember to just move at your own pace. So first we lift our head up to the ceiling. We want to start with good posture. So we try to get taller in our seat. Then we'll take one hand to our thigh or knee, and then the other hand beside us or behind us. Then lift up again. See if you can get taller here. Then slowly, like you're walking up a spiral staircase in your spine, start to turn around from the base of the spine, then the middle, and then the top, looking over your shoulder last. Pause here and breathe big. Breathe in as much as you can, and breathe out as easy and long as you can. One more breath in, and on the exhale, release the twist. Pause here in the middle. Take another breath. To go to the other side, we'll do the same thing. So sit up tall. Take one hand to your thigh. One hand goes behind you or beside you. And then sit up tall again. And then slowly start to twist from the base of your spine up to your neck. Feeling your way around. Look over your shoulder as much as you can. Pause. and then breathe big. Breathe in as slowly as you're able, and breathe out as slowly as you're able. Take one more breath in and release to the center. We're going to come down to the ground now. So find the middle of your mat, lie on the carpet and your floor, or you can even do this on your bed. Take yourself to the ground. If you choose to put a pillow under your head, remember to use caution with your neck. Always feel your way through every single thing you do. So we're always just feeling what's happening. And that's the biggest thing I feel like yoga gives us, the awareness of our body and the positioning of ourselves. If we are more aware of how we feel when we're doing things, we're less likely to get injured. And we're more likely to kind of ease our sufferings. So we're going to take our feet flat, like in bridge pose, coming into bridge pose. So we take our feet flat to the floor here. We want to tuck our tailbone under. So we're going to lift up just for a moment, tuck our tailbone under, and place our back down. If you know you're doing it right if your back is flat to the floor. So if you feel like you can put your hand under your back here in the middle, then you're arched. We want to drop our back into the ground. That's tucking our tail under. So we press down into the ground through our mid back here, and we take our hands to the floor beside us. Then I just want you to press into those feet and slowly lift your back off the floor from your tailbone up towards your shoulders. Slowly lifting up until you're as high as you can be. Reach the back of your neck towards the ground here. And if your chin is really jabbing you, really reach into the back of your neck, and that will create a little space. Press into your feet, lift your butt up, breathe, and then lower down from the back or the top of your back by your shoulders all the way down, one vertebra at a time. It's kind of like a wave. Take a moment and we'll repeat that one more time. 2 tips. If your knees were hurting, that means maybe your feet are too close and you could just walk your feet away a little bit further on the next spot. If you notice your knees are widening when you were up there, try to press them together. They'll feel like opposing magnets, like they don't want to go together, and just kind of bring them towards that point. So starting over from the beginning, we press into our feet and lift our hips up first, and then lift our back almost like we're rolling our back off the ground. When we get to the top, back of the neck into the ground, press deeper, hold it. Relax your breath. Remember, it's okay. If you have to exit the posture early, you follow your body's cues, not mine. I'm your guide. I'm not your master. Listen to your body all the time. And then when you're ready, if you're ready now, roll your back down and then take your knees into your belly. So we'll just hug those legs in, squeeze the knees into your tummy, and then rock side to side. Good. We're going to take our knees in our hands and roll them in a circle. I really love this. If you're having pain in your back, your sacrum, your lumbar, even in the thoracic, this helps to release your spine. Just lying on your back, holding your knees and rolling them in a circle. Just notice of your back on the floor where you're pressing it into the ground. Maybe even go in the other direction or linger in a spot that feels nice. Then we'll take both knees and just squeeze them in. Place your right foot on the floor and your left leg up to the ceiling. Reach out through your heel and try to straighten your leg if you can. Then bring your leg towards you as far as you can. If you're having trouble, just do your best. If you need to keep your knee bent, that's okay. Whatever your body's doing, it's not doing it wrong. It's doing it right for you right now. Right for us right now changes every second. So take just your moments to feel and be aware and not judge yourself for any reason. Just noticing how you're feeling right now. And then we'll take the foot to the floor and lift the other foot up. So just switch sides. Try to straighten that leg all the way. If you can, pull it till you find resistance. Remember, when we find resistance, that means we're in the right place, not the wrong place. This is important. Take another breath. You can reach out through your heel. Relax your face. So this time we're going to take our ankle and cross our leg right by our knee there, right under the knee. Then grab the other leg that we just crossed over and pull everything in. So we don't want to grab this leg, we want to grab this leg. Pull the whole thing in towards your body. Find that resistance wherever it may be. Just grab that leg, pull it forward. When you feel your body saying, oh, I've got to stop there, that's where you want to be. Take a breath. Then we'll switch sides. So take your other leg up, cross your ankle to your thigh, upper thigh by the knee, grab the back of your leg, pull it straight in, hold it here. Relax your shoulders, maybe close your eyes and just feel the feeling that you're getting. Take a breath. I think I'm going to title this episode, Take a Breath, because I said it about 100 times. Take your feet, both of them, back on the floor. We're going to sit up. The way we sit up in this class is we roll to our side first. You can even put your hand under your head like you're going to take a nap. And then we take ourselves up in steps. So take your hands to the floor. We're going to lift up and look down and just take a breath. Really, that's going to be the name of the show. And then we're going to lift up one more time and sit up on our mat in a comfortable cross-leg position. If you're in a chair, you can sit in a chair. If you don't want to sit on the floor, you want to get up in a chair, go do that. That is okay. You want to sit in a hammock, do that. Just take a moment. And again, take a breath. Take your hand to your chest, other hand to your belly. Breathe in and out. Take one big inhale through your nose. Easy exhale through your mouth. Another in-breath through your nose, a little deeper this time. And breathe slowly out through your mouth. Now breathe in and out through your nose, slowly in, easy out. And again. Take your hands to your lap and take a breath of your very own, at your very own pace. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope you had a nice class. Namaste. Well, for those of you who are on my Patreon, I'm going to get a little close there. For those of you who have joined me for my Patreon, thank you so much for joining me today. And if you aren't a member, you can join me over there. I will try to link it if I can figure that out, because it's the first time, maybe second time I've gone live, possibly. We're going to try to do this more often, and I'll figure it all out. So if you are watching the replay, thank you so much. If you stopped by for the live, thank you again. And join me on Patreon. I am GinaFlys everywhere, so you can follow me all over the place. And if you want to support me and if you want more fitness like this, you can take a look at the Patreon, patreon.com/GinaFlys. I will again link it in the comments below if I can.